Am I in the wrong for being mad at one of my best friends because I believe they made up a fake friend group and is now dragging my other friends into it? I know the title is long, and so is the story, but hear me out. I have 4 best friends, one that lives far away, but the other 3 live near me. For a little background information, what I'm talking about happened about 7 years ago, but my mother still brings it up and saying that I'm in the wrong, but other people say I'm not. It's only my mother that says I'm in the wrong, but I still want more opinions on this cause I overthink a lot. When I was younger, I did make up a fake friend group also, but that's only because this girl was on my back because I was friends with her ex and I knew her ex since we were 5, and her only for a year, but anyway, so I did that to get her off my back and leave me alone. It did work. One of my best friends, that we'll call Ava, that I met that year started to ask about him, cause she somehow found out. I did try telling her that they were fake and only made it up cause I had this girl on my back, but she wouldn't listen. I told Ava about 10 times that they weren't real, but she wouldn't listen. I got fed up with it one day, and just went along with it. The only reason why people believed me was because I said my best friend since forever knew them, and when they asked her she agreed. Thank the Lord for her. She'll be my forever and always. She told almost everyone. Now I have this fake friend group stuck with me. About a year later, Ava made up her own friend group. I wouldn't care if she made it just for herself, but she's dragging my other 2 friends into it, which we'll call Sophia and Kathleen. And that's where I have the problem. Ava said that 2 of her friends were interested in Kathleen and Sophia, and they got really happy about that. The reason she didn't do it for me is because I was already talking to someone. Kathleen and Sophia started talking to them through Ava's phone, and Ava's phone alone. They have tried to ask Ava for the guys' numbers, but she'll say tomorrow or just change the subject altogether. Me and Kathleen had a suspicion about this, and talked about and we both agreed they're fake. Reasons: 1. We can only text them from her phone. 2. It's only her that has met them. 3. Every time we'll tell her friends to send a snap, they'll say that Ava wasn't letting them, and that she'll have to take it. 4. She takes pictures off of Pinterest, and say that they're her friends, but the pictures will always be changing. 5. Her stories that she says about them never stay the same. I have confronted her about her friends, asking if they were fake with Kathleen, but she said they were. Later that day, Kathleen sent them a snap on Snapchat, so this way she'll be able to see if Ava opened, and she did, but didn't respond. And then the next day didn't even show up. I texted Ava that day to ask if she was okay, and she told me she wasn't feeling well, missed the bus, and was overthinking. It may be a coincidence, but I don't think so. That day, I also moved locker partners, cause Ava was originally my locker partner, so I moved to being locker partners with Sophia. I'm not mad that she's lying about having friend, and it's not that I don't think she can have friends, it's just her things aren't adding up, and that she's dragging mine and her friends into this. If she would have just kept it to herself, nobody would have cared, but she's bringing her friends into this, and that's where I'm and other people are having the problem. I know it's bad of me to move lockers, but she's just getting me so pissed, that if I didn't, I would have snapped at her. It's not forever, I just need a day or 2. I told her that. We were in class, and she was going on about how everyone hates her, and how everyone leaves her. I told her I would never leave her, debating that now though, I'm just mad at her and need some time. She then raised her voice at me, asking me why I was mad at her. I just told her that I wasn't going to say it now because people were there and could hear me, which just made her walk off. My mom said that I'm in the wrong, because I'm probably making her feel left out for changing lockers, but she used to drag my friends away from me all the time, and leave me alone. My mom also said on how I can defend my friends, and not my best friend, so I told her that Kathleen and Sophia are my best friends too, which she just told me to shut up. Ava was ignoring me the day I changed lockers. I tired talking to her, but she just shrugged and ignored me. She's also ignoring Kathleen and Sophia. I was stuck with her for a project, and she's not even doing anything anymore, saying that she's having trouble breathing. I know that can be serious, but she just walked over to the gym and was talking and hanging out there, so obviously, it couldn't have been that bad. My mom says that she understands Ava, and keeps trying to take her side, saying how I'm mad at her for making up a fake boyfriend, which supposedly cheated on her a week after they started dating, and she only started dating him right after I got a boyfriend, and even before that, she was complaining on how 2 guys asked her out, and didn't know which one to choose. I said the first one cause she knew him longer, but then she yelled me she knew the second one longer, but didn't even talk about him still a couple months after. Anyway, I told my mom that I wasn't mad at her for making up a fake boyfriend, but because she dragging her friends into it. Do you guys think I'm in the wrong? Sorry it's long again.